The Audi CEO announced that they are doubling down on EVs and trying to take on the likes of Tesla and Chinese automaker BYD, that their last generation of internal combustion engine models should be coming for 2026, and that should last for about 7 years before a larger rollout of EV and hybrid models come to the market. And I know that Audi's hand is sort of forced due to government regulations, but I think that Audi is losing their way and they are doing things a bit too fast.
The number 3 worst car on sale, the Audi Q4 Sportback E-tron. Let's give it more range. They're still behind Tesla. Let's give it more power. They're still behind Tesla. And let's not jack up the price. It's still more expensive than Tesla.
When something like the e-tron GT came out, I remember I was very excited. Porsche Taycan and the Audi e-tron GT were ready to take on the likes of the Tesla Model S. But then you got hit with that price tag. They were charging $1,100,000 for a car that looked to be about $60,000 or $70,000 at most if it were not electric. Not to mention, Tesla already handedly beat it in many aspects, and the only reason I would see you going for the Audi e-tron because of the better build quality or because you were just more loyal to the Audi brand as a whole. Even at the time, the Porsche Taycan seemed like a better buy than the e-tron GT brand new. Look at where the Audi e-tron GT is today. You have lightly used e-tron GTs already dipping more than 50% in value. Not to mention, Audi announced it is going to be using Tesla's charging infrastructure in the future, so I imagine the cars of the current generation are going to tank in value even more. Let's compare the e-tron GT to a car like the RS6, which is actually in high demand. And the difference in their depreciation is stark, demonstrating that it doesn't have to be this bad. Two main points about this video are that Audi built its fan base over the last 2 or 3 decades by having manual cars, performance models, timeless coupes, which are now ceasing production or not even being offered in the US anymore, 5-cylinder RS3s, crazy V8s, V10 engines, and cars with timeless designs. Instead, now we are getting the Audi Q4, and I'm sorry, but that is not exciting. That is not exciting to me. And just look at it. I mean, it is not a good look for Audi right now. The second main point is Audi needs to work on its electric offerings, and I think they're trying to force this down everybody's throats way too quickly. Audi is throwing away decades of engineering excellence to be a middle-of-the-pack generic car brand. Been talking to salesmen, I've been talking to people who are fans of the Audi brand, and I don't think people are excited about these cars. Maybe a hybrid R8 can save the brand, but I think a shift away from coupes and performance models will hurt Audi for good. Audi does not need to be the next super sustainable Volvo. They're trying really hard to make electric cool. Rather than just axing the entire ICE lineup, give people a choice. Give them the option between the EV, a hybrid, or an internal combustion engine Audi. I mean, I don't really see much of the appeal behind their electric offerings as of right now. When cars become more of a tech item and there's more of an emphasis on the infotainment, the battery size, the autopilot add-ons, and over-the-air updates, cars will depreciate even faster than they already have been doing so. People will treat cars like they treat their cell phones. And while that may be good for automakers to encourage you to get into the latest Audi or the latest Tesla because you get, the new software, you unlock all of these extra perks, I don't necessarily think it will be great for consumers when their car loses a ton of value in a short time. I really hope I will eat my words a few years from now and maybe some Audi electric vehicles will come and excite me. I want to hear your guys' comments on this, especially people who own Audis, BMWs, Mercedes-Benzes. This is supposed to be a luxury car channel. Are you excited about Audi's electric vehicles?